Hey there, friends. I've had a rough week, to say the least, okay? Like, very, very rough. This was a hard one. And I would like nothing more than to spend my weekend finishing Ignite. I want to finish something. I need the dopamine hit. Like, I need it. What's SpongeBob saying? And I think to start, because I do have a lot of projects to choose from, I'm thinking to start we do the Felino top, because that is the project that I am the furthest with the completion. But I can't keep going on her until I try her on, so let me show you. So this is where I am with the top. I know, I don't want to hear it. I know this looks crazy. I know you're like, girl, ain't no way. But I promise you there's a way. There is a way. And look, I already have it on waist yarn. She's already ready to try on. So I think we should start this off by trying her on and making a game plan to get her finished this weekend. All right, I've changed into my most compressed sports bra. Let me remember which way she goes. I think it's like this. It is like I am being born every time I try this on. I have to be honest. Let's really give her a good stretch. Oh, having the puff on the back of my head. Oh, I practically pulled it out. Oh, wow. Woo! Do I have a scar? Like my hair has to be completely flat for me to put this on my head. Like having a little ponytail in the back just almost ended me. Okay. Do I feel all right? So the reason why I need to try it on, which I told you guys it would go on, you'd never believe me. And oh yes, I am actually all right. Updates. Let me update you if you have not been watching my previous vlogs. I've been knitting on this for months, not seriously, just like only on the train. And the first time I tried it on was before I joined for the sleeves, and it was just not, I didn't feel like it was enough fabric to join for the sleeves. I have extremely broad shoulders, and so I decided to do an extra like probably 8 to 10 rows. I don't remember, it's in my notes, but I did extra rows, probably 6 to 8 extra rows, and then I connected for the underarm, and I feel like that looks fantastic. Like it is perfect. I feel like it would have been up here trying to join for the sleeves. Like literally the yoke was so small when I tried it on, and that was like when I was supposed to join, and I'm like, there's no way I'm fitting these man shoulders into that dimension. So I'm super happy with the choice to extend the yoke. Like, yes. Okay, now let's take a look at the body, because I kind of predicted that I would want to go longer. But I actually don't hate this. I was nervous that I hadn't yet gone past my chest, but I have. And I think I'm ready to start the little cutie slit. Because like, I mean, granted, I don't think anyone is ever going to wear the slit all the way up here. But I think I'm ready to start with the slit. And in the pattern, I'll put the picture right here again. The slit is closed with buttons, 12 small buttons. So This is going to be so stinking cute. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna take her off and we're going to keep going. I'm gonna put her back on the needles. I'm so glad Past Me put this on waist yarn already, so I didn't have to sit here and do this right now. Because I knew I did it because I was like, do not even try and keep knitting. Just try it on. So yeah, this is gonna be so cute. I really want to be able to wear this to work next week. So I am so hyped. And I've been ripping through my Tombow tee I started last week. My other two projects, a skirt and a lace wrap top, I haven't touched those in a little while, but I really want to finish something because I've never had that many whips, and that really, having 4 projects kind of feels like an infinite trudge towards nowhere. And so I really feel like I need to whittle it down. I feel like I need to stick in the 2 to 3 range. 4 feels like, girl, you're doing too much. So let's finish the Plinio. I really wish I knew how to pronounce this. I'm not the best at reading, pronunciation, spelling, any of that, so please don't judge. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. It is currently, let's do a little time check. It's Friday. I think it's like 5 p.m. 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Friday, and we have all weekend to knit and get this stuff done. I really don't want to leave the house this weekend. We're going to have another 100-degree weekend in Denver. I'm very much over it, but c'est la vie, here we are. So I will be hunkering down this weekend and catching up on lots of TV and movies and trying to not sweat and melt my face off in this heat. It's just too much. It's just too much. I know some places are used to having 95 to 100-degree weather on a regular basis in the summer. We're not used to that in Colorado for real. We're really only supposed to have like 1 or 2 days in the whole summer reach that temperature. It's been that temperature for like 2 months. Like a month and a half. Like that's the way it feels. I do not remember what it feels like not feeling like an inferno anymore. Like it's crazy. But anyway, I'm very excited.
And I do that in a heartbeat, but I can't go back to that cold one. Unless like it's my
It's been a lot of hours. A lot of hours. It's like 5 p.m. now, 5:30 or something like that, Saturday. And I've done a lot. I actually just tried it on off camera because I don't want to spoil the surprise. It wasn't whatever, I tried it on just because I wanted to see what it looks like again now that I've done some of the side split. Let me show you I was on FaceTime for like the last like 3 hours probably with some fiber friends, and I ran out of stitch markers and they made me buy more on Amazon. But I bought a 300 pack, which I think is insane. I'm like, why do I need that many? But they yelled at me so much, I bought it anyway. But anyway, because I ran out of stitch markers, I need to keep track of my buttons. But this is where we are now. Cute. And when I tried it on before, I was up here because I hadn't yet finished the split, and this is how much split I've knit since last night and then all day today. I think last night I got like maybe 2 buttonholes in, 2.5 buttonholes in, and now I'm on buttonhole 9 or something like that out of 12. So I'm getting there, and I wanted to see what it looked like. And what I thought was interesting was that obviously before I had start for the split, which is here, it was here. When I tried it on, it really fit like a crop top. Like it fit like just barely past my chest, barely past my bra. But then when I tried it on just now with this much more knitted, somehow knitting more length has like stretched out the whole object naturally, because now this spot at the top of the slit, which before was ending up here, is now ending like 2 inches lower, 1.5 inches lower than it was hitting before. So I'm guessing like the continuation of knitting is like just like adding more weight naturally to like bring it down. So that's really nice, because I was concerned that the slit was starting so high up, but it actually is hitting a little lower. You'll see once I finish. Yeah, I definitely can't wait for those new stitch markers to come in, because I've been using these like little loop-de-loop ones and they fall out in 2 seconds. Like they do not last on here at all, and it's kind of futile to even be trying to use this. But here we ball. I'm actually gonna go get some paper clips, because one of my homegirls was like, girl, just use paper clips. Smart. So I'm gonna go find some paper clips. Hopefully I have some. I haven't seen my little pack of paper clips in a while. But I am definitely losing steam. I want to take a nap so bad, but I also want to finish this. Like in a perfect world, I could finish knitting this tonight and then make the buttons tomorrow and put it all together, and I'll be able to wear it to work next week. In a perfect world. I only have 18 more rows to go to finish the button band. I'm not sure what the like finishing techniques are, because like the neck and the shoulders are just regular binded off. There's no like special edging or anything like that. So I'm assuming once I finish these 18 rows, I'm good to go. So like I kind of just want to power through and like keep going. But I also want to take a break, because I have been going all day and I'm getting a little fatigued and I kind of want to take a nap. So I'm actually thinking I'm going to go for a walk and then come back and keep knitting, which actually sounds like a really good plan. Maybe I'll hit one more button band and then I'll take my walk. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 more rows. I can knock out 3 more rows real quick. I'm gonna knock out 3 more rows real quick so I can then be at the next button number 10. And then I'm gonna take my little walk. Hopefully by 6, I'll take my little walk. Then I'll come back and we'll chill. I don't have to cook tonight because I cooked last night. I made spaghetti and meatballs, so I'm just gonna eat leftovers. It's a good day. It's a good day. It's a weekend after all. Okay, new day, new hair, and we're still going. I should be finished this knit and working on buttons right now. That's what I should be doing. But I grossly underestimated how much yarn I had left this morning when I left out, and ran out of yarn while I was out today at work. Which, yes, I did not get to wear it to work today, but tomorrow I'm also working. So the goal is to finish it tonight. That's the goal. And I've been thinking about buttons. Let's talk. I've been thinking about buttons and what color buttons I want to do. And I have 3 options. Well, there are 2 different styles. Either the buttons blend in or the buttons don't blend in, and it become a statement, right, in itself. And I feel like the feature is so cute, the buttons kind of should be a statement, but the 3 options that I've been kind of visualizing in my head is shades of pink, or all olive green, or shades of blue. And it's 12 tiny buttons. So when it comes to shades of, I probably choose 6 shades and do 2 of each shade and then scramble them up and down, right? And I still haven't decided which one I want. I think I'm either going between shades of blue or olive green, because I do feel like the buttons should be a moment, right? Like, it's not just a regular button situation. Like, it's a cool feature, and so I want it to stand out. And it's kind of like that in the sample too, because the sample is multicolor buttons. And so it's kind of like a feature of its own, and I think I like that. Even though the yarn is a little busy, I think we can still get away with it. I don't know. And that's why I'm also feeling like the olive green is giving it a statement without competing with already busy pattern happening on the object, right? Like, I'm gonna think about it. Tell me right now. What would you do? What would you do? Are you gonna choose shades of pink? Like, I would essentially just choose a bunch of colors in here and then do the buttons like that. And I feel like that would help them like kind of blend in and meld in with it, and they kind of disappear. But I don't think I want them to disappear. I don't know. I still have a few rows left, handful of rows left. So I'm going to crank this out now that I have another ball of yarn. I can crank this out, and I'm going to immediately block her because obviously I'm trying to wear her tomorrow. My knits dry really fast when I block them, and I am assuming it's because I live in a 0 humidity climate that sucks the moisture and life out of everything. For real. Like, any type of moisture, especially with all these 100-degree days. I wish it was giving that today, even though it was such a nice break in the weather today. The weather finally broke for the first time in like 2 months. And we've had a day under 95, which, oh my God. Anyway, you don't care about the weather. But tomorrow, more about the weather. Tomorrow, it's gonna be like 82. I'll be able to wear this. And that's why it's like motivation to get it done. Because like, this is the perfect week to wear this with the weather being like only mildly warm instead of scorching hot. Yeah. Okay, let me crisscross that, knit, crisscross again. We're gonna weave these ends in whilst we go. Okay, 2 purl, knit, cross, and another. It just makes it so much easier, so I don't have to do it at the end. Who wants to deal with that? It's too much. Okay, last one, and then I can just snip it because that's like 8 catches. Just now, when I was sitting on my back porch, just now when I was sitting on my back porch, 4 northern flickers came down to my bird feeder. 4 at the same time. It's a really cool bird. It's my favorite bird. And the fact that I have them in my neighborhood and they come to my yard, my bird feeder, brings me the most joy. I'm sure I will develop a new favorite bird at some point in my life, but I discovered the northern flicker when I was researching cool Colorado birds to put on a mural a few years ago, and that's when I fell in love with it. So cool that 4 of them were all hanging out. It was 2 on the ground, one on the it was one on the PVC of my garden, and then one on the bird feeder, and they were kind of all like rotating around, and I was just like jaw on the ground. The bird feeder is lit today because like while they're there, there was also like a couple blue jays, a black-capped chickadee, a couple house finches, male and female, so the pretty red ones too, and something else. Oh, a mourning dove and a European black-collared dove. Both of them. The black-collared doves, there's 2 of them that come around. I don't think I've ever seen a mourning dove in my yard actually. I normally only see the black-collared doves, but yeah. Cool. I love birds. I love nature. That may have been super uninteresting to someone, but also, if that excited you, let me know in the comments because you're my people. You are my people. All right, I am going to knock out these last, hopefully, couple of rows. Please don't be no surprise extra instructions for the finish because the collar and the sleeves are both just regular bind off, no edging or anything like that, because the whole thing is ribbed, so it's not like you gotta like do ribbing at the end like you would on a different type of top. So I'm really just hoping once I finish this last set I can just bind off. Fingers crossed. I don't see why not. That has to be it. That has to be the next step. I declare it. My neighbors are having a party. I want to be outside working on this, talking to you guys, but it's a lot of kid noise out there right now. So I'm going to go and we will reconvene probably in my studio, which is a disaster. We're not going to talk about it. I'm just going to clean off the desk and try and disassociate the literal rest of the room to work down there. I'm determined to go down there. I've been kind of avoiding it. Anytime, like, I've been avoiding it a lot lately. But when I avoid my studio, things aren't good creatively. Let's just say that. Things are not going well creatively. And hey, that is just the way it goes sometimes, you know? And I'm working on it. I got a plan. Maybe I'll share it with you soon. I hope I'll share it with you soon, because that's the plan. I do want to show up for myself and execute. I feel like I'm missing a lot of bird action. Okay, I'm gonna go. Talk to you later. Well, I'll talk to you in a bit. It'll be quick. It'll be quick. Okay, ignore all the dog hair. I think this is going to be my combination. Some of the buttons aren't super textured on the shell side, so I actually want to use those. So these 5, I want to use the textured side, and then these 7 I'm going to do on the pearl side, and I will I think I'm just going to mix and match them. Like something like this. Going up my sweater. I think I'm gonna do it exactly in this order actually. All right, we got our buttons. We got our knit, right? What should I do? This one or this one? I'm thinking this lavender is going to be my best bet. I feel like the pink thread is just too hot. She's just too hot. I think this one is gonna complement a lot nicer. Okay. I think I love it. I think I love it. It's really hard to see all the beautiful colors in it on camera, but it's like shimmering. There's like a rainbow iridescence in like the background, but it's mostly like a pinkish lavender color. And I think it's going to be lovely on this piece. All right, it's very early in the morning, but the top is finished. She is so cute. Let's choose an outfit. Option number 1. I think this one is really cute, but it's going to be so hot today. I don't want to wear pants. Let's try again. Okay. I really like this option because I think that the neutral skirt looks really cute with the buttons. But unfortunately, I feel like this skirt is still too hot. So I'm gonna change it one more time. I think we have a winner. A cute little striped short with the like stripe that is happening with the texture in the top. Right? You get it? I unbuttoned it halfway for a little ventilation moment. I am so excited about how this turned out. Okay, I had to raise the camera a little bit so I didn't have to crouch down so bad. But I am so excited about how this top turned out. I think she is so cute, so perfect, so breezy. Okay, and yeah, I feel like a Barbie. Okay, I feel so cute. I'm obsessed. On to the next project though. I still have a couple more summer things I want to crank out, and it's August, so I gotta get to knitting. But I'm gonna head out to work now. I will see you all in my next video. Sorry, it's really early. I don't want to wake up my husband. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for hanging out and pushing through while I finish this knit that I started literally in the spring. But we got her done, Joe. We did it, Joe. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.